Alrighty, here we go. Today is Muscle Monday. We're gonna go with episode 1, and we're doing a chest day. Because, International Chest Day is Monday. So, first, in today's stream, we're gonna go over the chest, like where it's located. Obviously, it's right here in the middle of your chest, but we're gonna get into where the muscles attach to your skeletal system, how many muscles are within the chest, and how to target them with 2 exercises for each part of the chest. So, before we do that though, we're gonna get into the memes and have a laugh. So, how it feels to train on schedule? Man, you hit that chest day right on Monday, ready to go. Is it March yet? Because I really need a cut. I'm sick of the bulk. My stomach. I'm tired of eating 3,500 calories. My brain. The last too damn bad. Speaking of losing some weight, when bulking season ends, and you have to do cardio. So it begins. Oh, it begins. And then, when that one friend is losing weight while you're on a bulk, what is this? A crossover episode? And we always got some sane gym rats. People fueled by rage without pre-workout. And then we got people who don't use headphones, supplements, or caffeine to lift happy. Honestly, the days that you forget headphones, that sucks. It absolutely sucks. Which, got a little joke. Where did the chicken go to the gym? I don't know why. To work out his pecs. This is for you guys that go to the gym in the morning, working out at 6 a.m. starter pack. You sit around lying in bed 5 minutes before you're supposed to be at the gym. Should I even be going? I don't know. I could get a couple hours extra sleep. It's absolutely still dark outside, even during the summer. Gym is not empty. It is usually packed. I don't know why this is on here, but it is usually packed with psychos. I take a little extra pre-workout, maybe like a quarter, half a scoop more. Gym partner never shows up. Call him, call him, call him. You outside his house. Call again. Nothing. Knock on the door. Nothing. So you gotta leave, or you'll miss your workout. Well, then usually you're hungry because you skipped breakfast or had a very late breakfast. Lunch rolls around, you eat way too much, and then you can't work for the rest of the day. Now then, for those folks after telling everyone they go to the gym at 5 a.m., just looking down on everyone like pathetic. We got you training hard to impress me? Nah, we're training so that we get to carry grandma's groceries. The casual person who doesn't go in the morning. Casual gym bros, arching doesn't count. Bench for real with a flat back and you'll grow more. Right. This was every kid when he was younger. How me and the boys would pose when the teacher asked for 3 strong boys to help her move something. Gotta get those chairs, man. Gotta stack them up as high as they go. You taller than you. Just march around carrying them. And then, even when you have headphones, when you overplayed every song on your gym playlist, and now nothing gets you hype. Until you go back to the song you always skip to the album and figure out it's a banger, and then party's on now. This one always gets me when you're in a rush at the store and you gotta buy a different protein, and when you order some goofy protein flavor, ugh. And then, after you achieved your goals, you know, after the New Year's resolutions, you achieved them, keep on lifting. You can always get stronger. So, uh, not too many memes today. Tried to keep it short because last time so long. But, let's pop out here. See if you guys said anything. Nope. Alrighty. Nope. Alright. Sweet. So, Muscle Mondays. We're gonna start with chest. There's typically 3 parts of the chest, and we're gonna get into that now. So, this is a really dumbed down version, but it gets to the point. You get the clavicular head that is up top right here. It attaches mostly to your collarbone. You got the sternal head, which is the big meaty middle section that connects to your sternum, and then you got the abdominal head that is the curve to the chest. So, the major parts of the chest. You got the pectoralis major. The pec major is the most superficial muscle in the pectoral region. It is a large and fan-shaped and is composed of sternal head and the clavicular head. The attachment points on the body. The clavicular head originates from the anterior surface of the medial clavicle. And then the sternocostal head originates from the anterior surface of the sternum. The superior 6 costal cartilages and the anoneurosis of the external oblique muscles. The distal attachment of both these heads is onto the intertubercular sulcus. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm gonna be honest. Of the humerus. And then the function. It adducts and medially rotates the upper limbs and draws the scapula anterior inferiorly. So your shoulders are back, it pulls them in. The clavicular head also acts individually to flex the upper limb. So, like this. And then where the innervation is where the nerves are. It's in the lateral and medial pectoral nerves. And then this is the pec major right here. Clavicular head attaches to that collarbone, the sternal head right on that sternum, and then wraps around the obliques. And then it also attaches up right by your arm. I believe it's right here. I'll pop out for a second. It attaches right here. Right to that shoulder. So the pec minor. The pec minor lies underneath the larger counterpart muscle, so it's beneath it. You can't really see it. Yeah, right below the pec major. Both muscles form part of the anterior wall of the axilla region. The attachments of the pec minor originate from the 3rd to 5th rib and inserts into the coracoid process of the scapula. So, right here, pec minor, up in here. The function stabilizes the scapula by drawing it anterior inferiorly against the thoracic wall. And then the oh boy. The innervation, it's the medial pectoral nerve. And then you got the serratus anterior right here, the green wall. The serratus anterior is located more laterally in the chest wall and forms the medial border of the axilla region. the attachment points of the serratus anterior. The muscle consists of several strips which originate from the lateral aspects of ribs 1 through 9. They attach to the costal rib facing surface of the medial border of the scapula. The function: it rotates the scapula along the arm to be raised over 90 degrees. It also protracts the scapula, so pushing forward, holding it against the rib cage. And the innervation, the long thoracic nerve. The subclavis. The subclavis is a small muscle which is located directly underneath the clavicle. Running horizontally, it affords some minor protection of the underlying neurovascular structures. The attachment points: it originates from the junction of the first rib and its costal cartilage. It inserts onto the inferior surface of the middle third of the clavicle. Its function is to anchor and depresses the clavicle. And the innervation, the nerve to the subclavis, which is right here, right underneath that clavicle. So, how do we target these muscles? First, we're going to start with the pec major. So since the pec major runs horizontally across the chest and somewhat up at an angle, clear out real quick. So horizontally and a little going up, we're going to have to hit the incline bench press, either with dumbbells or just regular barbell. You can also hit it with the cables, standing cables. Anything going like this motion is going to hit that pec major, just because the alignments of the chest fibers. And then also the pec minor, it will hit the incline bench press. You can hit that pec minor as long as you're still functioning with the chest. There's nothing you can really do to isolate each part of the chest as it works together. You can just target a heavier load to a specific area. So, as I said, you're gonna have the bench press. Let's see. So this is going to put the most load on each part of your chest so that you get the maximum strength gains, muscle growth, pec tears, muscle fiber tears, so that we all know for the most part that bench press is like the go-to chest exercise. And then you also have the seated chest press if you don't have a barbell. And then to hit the to hit the abdominal head, we're going to go over to the decline cable chest press, so anything that pushes downwards. And then also to do that, we're going to go with dips. On dips, make sure that you're not going straight up and down. You tilt yourself a little bit so that you use your muscles of the chest, because if you just go straight up and down, you're going to use your triceps, and you're also going to use some of your back. So we're also, let me pop up real quick, see if you guys said anything. Nope. So we're going to look into a chest workout real quick that I personally do. There we go. No problem. There we go. Alright, so this is my usual chest day. This is one of my programs that I've written. So for chest and triceps, we're gonna focus on the chest real quick. Gonna increase the size of that real quick. Okay, so my chest workout consists of the barbell bench press. I do 4 sets, and each set goes from 6 reps to 8 reps to 10 reps to 12 reps. And I typically start with the 6 reps. I go with the heaviest, and I start taking off weight as I increase the reps. And then I go to incline dumbbell bench press. I like to switch it up a little bit. I don't always like to use the barbell. So I feel like I get more of a chest contraction when I do dumbbell incline bench press. I don't know why, but that's just how my body reacts. And then I'll do 4 sets of those. Again, for 6 reps, 10 reps, 8 reps, 6, 8, 10, and 12 reps. And then I'll do weighted dips. Typically, you can put a weight belt on with the chain, or a dog leash works. Just make sure that you're tilting yourself at an angle so you hit those chest muscles. And then I'll do some weighted push-ups. You usually can just throw a plate onto your back, or a weighted vest always works. But yeah, that's my chest workout. We're gonna go back to the article real quick, just to give you guys where the attachment points are again. Pec major. It's on the sternum, and it wraps around the obliques. And it also has the clavicle head that goes up to your collarbone, and then also attaches at the shoulder and right at the bicep. Pec minor. Pec minor runs underneath the pec major, goes from the clavicle down the ribs 3, 4, and 5. And then the serratus anterior runs along ribs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And is also underneath that pec major. And then the subclavis is right up on that collarbone, right underneath it. So I will take a look at more exercises real quick. So we've got the bench press, the dumbbell bench press, push-ups, cable crossovers, dumbbell flies. I typically don't like doing dumbbell flies unless I'm laying on the ground because of the attachment point of the chest. So when you're on the bench and you're doing flies, there's a lot of weight pulled onto your arm. So the weight's out here holding the weight. That's a lot of weight for the attachment point of the pec major onto your shoulder and your bicep. And then most people find that they tear, like actual tear of the pec, that you need surgery to repair. That most happens on dumbbell flies. Why I do them on the ground is because my arm can't go any far back than just hitting the ground. Still, I don't really like doing pec flies. They feel weird for me. It always ends up hurting my shoulder because of that attachment point. So I just stay away from them. I suggest staying away from them, but do as you will. You got reverse flies. Reverse flies I do because I again, the weight is pulling now down on my arm towards the ground and not like towards my chest and not towards my back, like a fly would, like a dumbbell fly. And then the reverse fly, I always feel like it does get quite a bit of a stretch on the pec major, without damaging it for me. You have a bunch of different push-ups. Um, the floor press is basically a bench press, but you use dumbbells on the floor. Machine flies, I'd still not go towards machine flies, especially if you put the adjustment bar too far behind your body. Keep it at least parallel with yourself. Any cable crossovers are good. I wouldn't do flies again with them. Everyone forgets about the band to chest flies. Those are pretty good, because you can't get again behind your body to really tear your pec. Also, it's a different resistance curve that you can target. And then plate press. So I know a lot of people do the plate press to work your shoulders, but it will get used to your chest will get used to holding weight in air, since it is also attached to your shoulder and biceps, so you get to press it with it. Let's see what the best exercises are in news articles. So let's see if we can find any comparisons or anomalies. It's just what are tips for defined. Okay, you got tips. Muscle definition is a challenging term. You may ask, what does it really mean? Well, muscles have to increase in size to be able to see their shape. This is called hypertrophy, and it involves progressively stressing the muscles past their resting state to induce growth. It occurs when a small amount of protein used to build muscle exceeds the amount of protein breakdown that occurs. However, you also need to decrease body fat to be able to see muscle definition. For people with breasts, it will likely be difficult to see much muscular definition in the chest. Still, if muscle definition is your goal, you'll need to work on the chest muscles for hypertrophy and also decrease calories to be able to see the muscles better. So just do a lot of reps and a lot of sets. Let's see. Okay, so 8 best chest exercises for strength and function on healthline.com. So the incline push-up. I'm gonna guess they're gonna go kind of starter here. Okay, so number 1, incline push-up. So this is a good warm-up to prepare the chest for work. Start with your hands on the wall or a countertop height surface. Walk your feet back so your body makes roughly 45-degree angle. And then keep your body straight and your lower chest to the surface of what you're leaning against. You pause for a moment and then make sure the resistance feels light enough to complete up to 20 repetitions for a warm-up. Okay. Flat bench. Just lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Grasp the bar. Move the weight over your chest. Bend the elbows down. So, up, down. I will say, when you're doing bench press, just pull up for a second. When you're doing bench press, you want that curve in the back, but you don't want it like this. You want it just slightly curved. The curve will happen naturally because of your spine. What you're going to do is plant your feet on the floor and then tighten your hips and glutes. That'll create the lumbar curvature. And then up top, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, try to pinch them. This creates a strong base for you to press in the bench press or incline bench press. So your spine won't, do anything wonky. And then when you go to push, drive through your legs first, and then breathe out and push the weight up. You're gonna want to try to push it not just straight up. I can't really show it here, but straight up would be like this. So you're technically going out in front of you. Like this. What you want to do is you want to push up at an angle to see it red in your eyes or your forehead. This gets all of the pec muscles used instead of just that pec major. Same thing with incline bench press. Here we go. Same thing with incline bench press. And then they have decline bench press. This one's tricky because you are, again, in incline bench press, let's say your head's up here. In decline, your head's down here. So what happens usually when your head is below your entire body? Blood rushes to it. You might get lightheaded, and honestly, you might just not be able to push it up. I would recommend not doing the decline bench press. I just do a dip instead, or a weighted dip, just because you're less likely to injure yourself from fainting or just not being able to push it up, because your pec, the lower pec is typically the weakest part. So even 135 on the bar can be extremely heavy when doing a decline bench press. So they got at number 5, the push-up. Pretty standard. At number 6, they have the cable crossover. At number 7, we got the chest dip, one of my personal favorites. Number 8, the resistance band pullover. Okay, so you anchor the band to something solid, then lie on your back with your head toward the anchor point. The band should be about 1 to 2 feet higher than your head. You grasp the band overhead so that there's a slight tension on the band. Keep your thumbs pointing to the sky and your palms facing from each other. Keeping your core tight and elbows straight, pull the band towards your hips. Slowly you return the band to the starting position. Do 3 sets of 8 or 8 to 12. So this is basically a straight arm push down. Do not do a straight arm push down. I know it's not the band pullover, but to do the straight arm push down, to not do it with your triceps, you're gonna angle yourself. So you're just gonna hinge your hips a little bit, and then take the bar and press it to try to press it to your knees. Okay. Let's see what Men's Health has. I can't believe I'm on Men's Health, but anyways, let's see. Oh, right here. So, chest building exercises. They have the bench press. Pretty good. Dumbbell chest fly. I don't like it. Push-ups. Dumbbell floor press. That one's pretty good. Band chest flies. That, I think, right there is way too far behind the body. Just for that, attachment point of the pec major. T-bench, glute bridge. I have no idea. They could have named it differently. How to do it. Sit on the edge of horizontally weight bench and place a set of dumbbells on your lap. Kick the weights back, shift your shoulder blades onto the bench, and press the weights straight up. So just do a normal bench press, like dumbbell or barbell. I don't know why Men's Health is gonna be all fancy and cute with it. Machine press. That is not a machine. That is just a bench press. This is what, yep, I'm not even gonna look at myself anymore. This is just kind of a joke. Go, you know what? Athletics usually has some pretty good stuff. Chest workouts. Yep, that's where I got the head from. Chest anatomy. Have. Okay, so what is the best chest workout according to Athletics? The best chest workout plan should hit all three areas of the pectoral major, the upper chest, middle chest, and lower chest. You can do this by making sure you choose exercises that follow the varying orientations of the upper, mid, and lower chest fibers. If you want to build a huge chest, we also need to choose exercises for our balanced strength training workout plan that provide overload for each of these three areas. Yeah, seems right. Important elements in chest training. Hit upper, middle, and lower chest fibers, provide overload, and work across the midline. Yeah, because your chest doesn't just push stuff out in front of you, it also takes your arm and pulls it across your body. Most people on chest cable crossovers, they stop, they just pull the weight to here. Should really cross your arms. You can try it now. If you bring your chest to midline, it contracts, but then if you pull it over even more, you can really feel it tighten up. So, bench press, yep. Horizontal cable crossovers, yep, just like he's doing right here. You pull the cable across midline. Upper chest overload, so I'm guessing he's just gonna take like 5x5 maybe? The incline bench press, push through lower curve. Oh, push through your upper chest as you push through your arms upward, then lower the pair of dumbbells. Okay, that's just... what makes it effective? The incline position allows you to get more muscle activation in the upper chest. Oh yeah, upper chest cable rows. And then make sure to cross midline of the arm. Weighted dips. Lower chest across midline. Yep. Cable crossovers lower. What are the best chest exercises? Best exercises for the mid chest. One arm dumbbell bench press. Okay, you get to focus on the muscle more, I guess. What makes it effective? By using a single dumbbell and aligning your body on the flat exercise bench toward the dumbbell side, you're able to get the adduction that is required to really hit the mid-chest. Okay, so you just, I'm guessing kind of bringing it more across that midline. Dumbbell pullover, what makes it more effective? Squeezing the hands together as you pull the weight overhead creates a greater adduction from top down. Okay. Upper chest, uppercut. I love doing these, especially with dumbbells. So, you stand sideways on the cable machine with your arm of one of the machines set to about waist level. Grab the handle with the hand closest to the machine, and then moving in a punching movement upwards, in and across midline, taking the handle just past shoulder height. You should feel a strong contraction in the upper chest. Be sure to keep your core tight throughout the exercise so you don't become imbalanced. And then rest times 1 to 2 minutes. What makes it effective? The effective movement allows us to use cables to shorten the range of motion and the movement arms so we can hit the upper chest more effectively. And then lean back cable presses. What makes this effective? The leaning back makes this cable machine bench exercise more of an upper chest movement instead of a shoulder movement. Okay, so instead of using dumbbells or barbells for an incline bench press, switch over to the cables. The jackhammer pushdowns. This is what I was talking about with the straight arm pushdown. And then what makes it effective? By placing the elbows out to the side, you're working the lower chest instead of the triceps. And to do so, the starting position, stand in front of the cables machine, and the straight bar handle attachment with the bar below chest level. Grab the ends and open up the elbows to the side, angle your chest just slightly forward over the top of the bar, and push downwards. So instead of hitting the triceps, you hit the chest. Standing cable LC press. Stand with your back facing the machine. As you press forward and down, focus on the elbow going low and riding high on the way back, trying to make contact with the sternum at the end point of the resistance exercise. So just a single arm cable crossover. And then this exercise does a great job following the fibers on the lower chest. Yep. What is the best dumbbell chest workout? That's not a dumbbell. Oh, dumbbell weighted dip. Okay. Alright. Plyo tap powers. Start in a push-up position with two dumbbells in front of you on the floor, placed about shoulder width apart. Perform a push-up, but on the way up, explosively push your body up and tap the tops of the dumbbells. So like clap push-ups. Why is that effective? This exercise allows you to express your power by accelerating through the repetition. The length of your arms is not a stopping point as it is in bench press, because you can choose to push yourself as high as you can go through the reps. So with the function of the shoulder, retracting that shoulder with you, you push up through it and explode through it instead of just stopping with the barbell. Eccentric floor flies. So you're just doing a fly on the floor. Why is it effective? The slow eccentric lowering of the weights puts stress on the pectoral muscle. You can use a heavier load than normal, and this exercise to increase the pec muscle growth effect. Ladder style dumbbell bench press. Oh, this one sucks. So you're gonna start and you press the weights up and then lower them, pausing for 1 second at the bottom of the rep. On the next rep, pause for 2 seconds and continue to add an additional second for every additional rep. So you do 1 rep, pause for 1 second, 2 reps, pause for 2, and all the way up to doing 10 reps, pausing for 10, one last one, and then you're good. Oh, he's got a lot. Wow. Okay. I might look at Athletics more, because he's got quite a bit of stuff. And very detailed explanations and how to do the workout. It's pretty good. Bench press ups. Lie on the machine, incline dumbbell, bench press, do chest workouts with resistance bands. The saw. Start by anchoring the band to a piece of furniture or gym equipment. Grab the inside of the band with the heel of your hand and keep your elbow locked as you drive the arm into adduction across the chest. Okay, so instead of on like a cable fly, where you pull your elbows in, you're just gonna keep it straight and press sideways. Okay. Why is it effective? In this band crossover movement, we were able to isolate the chest by keeping the arm moving closer rather than far away from the chest. Should make you feel a very powerful chest contraction. Okay. Crossover push-ups. I hate these. These suck. They're very effective though. With a band. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. With a band. Ooh, that's gonna burn. Think of the band to the side of you. Oh, and behind you. To the side and behind. Get into a strong plank position. With your hands stacked on your shoulders, and then the palm of your hand inside the band. Perform like a regular push-up, and then as you come back to the top, reach across with the band to cross over the opposite palm. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds like it burns. Makes this effective. This band crossover movement is a simple way to get more adduction out of the standard push-up. Okay. Resistance push-up with bands. Oh, you put it over top of yourself? Okay. Wrap a band around your back and place the palms of your hands into the push-up position. Do a push-up, and then it should just add more resistance. It should hit the opposite strength curve as a normal push-up. Where it's normal push-up it's harder at the beginning. And it gets easier as you're extended because gravity is just pushing down through a straight line instead of an angle. So that it's like the I don't know if it's kinetic. It's not kinetic energy, but I guess the weight just goes. It's like a building. You know, really build foundations and stuff at an angle. It's mostly just straight up down pillars. What are the best body weight exercises? Okay. Standard decline push-up. Standard flat push-up. Standard incline push-up. Dips. Okay. That's pretty good. Go back. Let's see one more. I'm not going to Forbes. What does NASM have to say? NASM usually has a lot of good stuff. NASM exercise library. Let's go to chest. Can I search? Search. Chest workout. Just saying how to do all of the exercises. How to resistance training exercises, maximum bench press, do how-tos. I think we're going to just have to body. Oh, okay. Bodybuilding.com is pretty good. So, chest. Is this essential? No, stop it. So chest workout. Oh, they just have the chest exercises. Okay. So the top chest workout is the dumbbell bench press, push-ups, close grip bench press, dumbbell flies, incline dumbbell bench press, and then cables, low cable crossover, barbell bench press, chest dips. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for today. So when you're doing chest, make sure you hit those 3 levels. The top portion of your chest, the fibers that go up, the fibers that run across, the fibers that run down, and choose your workout accordingly. Try not to injure yourself. Since the pec, we always try, especially as guys, to really show that muscle, and it's our mirror muscle. And we always like, a broad chest, but at those attachment points, make sure you're not overloading it too much so that nothing tears. And anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one on Wednesday at 5, and go get a chest day.